Hello and welcome to the Neighborhood Express, where we connect people and bridge communities. Inform the community.
Yeah, inform the community.
Hi, my name is B. Alexander Lewis, and I'm here with my co-host,
Joan Taylor.
We would like to talk about upcoming events and new ideas in our community. The schedule for the week of July 9th through July 15th. On Thursday night, which is tonight, the 12th, we have IPEL presents Annie, and that's from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. at the S&E Theater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at, let's see, it's at 126 Iberia Street. Please come, enjoy. And tonight at Clementine's, at one of our favorite restaurants on Main Street, they have, is it 2-for-1 margaritas, 2-for-1 house wine, and also 2-for-1 martinis.
Oh,
Okay?
tonight's
Ladies.
the night that they do
Ladies,
that. Oh, okay.
ladies
okay.
tonight at
Yeah.
Clementine's. Happy hour.
Heard about it.
Happy hour, 2-for-1, Clementine's 2-for-1 house wine, and also martinis, please. Okay, and on Friday night, Clementine's has, which is July 13th, Friday the 13th, they have live entertainment. It's going to be one of our locals. I think it's Ariana Lyons. She's great. She's a really good singer, really good performer. And on, let's see what else we have going on. And in Franklin, tomorrow is the 6th annual Bayou Bikers in Franklin tomorrow. Yes. And also at the University of Lafayette, there is the Bayou Belly Festival. Yes, and that's from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and that'll be all weekend from the 13th through the 15th.
Is that belly dancing?
Belly dancing, yes.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard about it. Yeah, I heard.
It's for the whole weekend. It sounds like fun.
I heard about
Lots of
that.
fun. And let's see what's going on. Also, Fleet Mac Wood presents Sister of the Moon Disco. Not Fleetwood Mac. Fleet Mac Wood. Okay. Presents Sisters of the Moon Disco.
Okay.
It starts at 10 p.m. at the Pearl at 222 Jefferson Street, and that's in Lafayette.
Okay.
From 10 until 2 o'clock.
And is that disco dancing or
I'm
disco
not quite,
ball or
not sure.
disco what?
But you know what it means? You have to go and find out.
Okay,
It
all
sounds
right.
like fun. Okay, let's see. And on Saturday, we have the Tesh Area Farmers Market, yes, at Bulleney Plaza on Main Street, 102 West Main. Let's see. Also, we have, what's going on?
That's every Saturday.
It's every Saturday.
They have a pretty good turnout there too.
It's great. It's
Okay.
really, really fresh products, really good produce. Okay, we also have upcoming. We have at Clementine's again. Listen, on Saturday night, Clementine's Shimmer, a band called Live Entertainment Shimmers, and they kind of play something like a 80s type music. For those who are interested in 80s type music.
Oh, that would be me.
Yeah, really, really great. Really good. And
Oh, that would be
NBA
me.
Youngboy is live in concert at Delta Grand. Okay, that's on Jefferson Street.
In Lafayette.
In Lafayette?
Oh,
In
okay.
Lafayette. And what do we have on Sunday? Let's see what's going on Sunday in the area. On Sunday, basically just a continuation of the Belly Festival at the university. And that's basically it.
Oh, wow. We've got a guest.
What's up? Is that someone dropping by? She's at the wrong door. Okay, let's see. Who could that be? Let's see.
Because people just drop by, right? That's the way this
Yes, it
that's
is.
the way that the Neighborhood Express it, which is TNE
Live.
That's the way it goes here. So
That's right.
the
The
doorbell
Neighborhood
rings,
Express.
we've got a guest,
Yes.
and
yes.
we welcome new people.
And-
So tell me something. What made you start the Neighborhood Express?
Well, actually, I just thought it would be a way to bridge the community, to get to know our local areas, like, for instance, New Iberia, Jeanerette, Baldwin, Franklin, Laurelville, St. Martinville. to bridge the communities to bridge the communities together, to get to know each other, and to enjoy and celebrate events, new ideas, and just about new talent, lots of new talent. Like, for instance, Miss Joan Taylor here just wrote several books, but today she wants to talk about a second book that she wrote. So there's lots of talent in our area, lots of new ideas, lots of celebrities, and we'd like to get to know them. So the purpose of the Neighborhood Express is to get to know our local celebrities, entrepreneurs, educators. So today we have Joan Taylor, who's going to talk about her new book and herself a little bit too.
You saw a need in the community where there wasn't a central location or hub, if you will, where information was housed. So this show will meet that need, right?
Exactly. And again, we want people who have new ideas or upcoming events to get in touch with us, of course, on the neighborhoodexpress.com, okay? Or on Facebook, you can hit us up. And tell us what you think. Tell us your new ideas. Tell us what's going on with you. Tell us what you would like the community to know. And this is informative?
Yeah.
Yeah, to inform.
And we will prepare healthy meals, right?
Share new recipes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And having some pretty exciting guests doing some really interesting things.
Yes, guests dropping by.
Yes.
So we're hoping that you can be a part of it and help us make this program informative and even better than what ideas we have. Because we love new ideas, definitely.
Right.
Joan, would you
how can you be reached? Like if
Oh.
someone wants to reach you
If you would like to reach the Neighborhood Express, you can go on Facebook, or you could reach us at theneighborhoodexpress.com. Send me an email. Let me know what you'd like to do, what you'd like to talk about, what your interest is. Okay? So get in touch with us on, should they say, hit us up on Facebook or email us at theneighborhood.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Joan, tell us about that book. I'm excited. Tell us about your book.
Okay. But we have a guest. Why don't we bring our guest on first, and then we...
everyone here. Miss Bernadette Savoy is dropping by to talk about some of the things she's planned for the summer, some of the things she's accomplished. And if I'm correct, did you also write a book, Miss Savoy?
I did.
Oh my God, yes. All this talent, I'm telling you, it's so exciting, so exciting. So, what makes you think that coming to this show would help people get to know you a little better, or to introduce all these good things you've done, Miss Savoy?
Well, I think that coming on the show helps to get the word out about my book and what I do with writing the book. I basically wrote the book on the premise of, it's entitled I Hope You Dance Forever, and it's basically a story about just dancing through life.
So it's something that you want to share, something you feel that the community and people in our area could definitely benefit from.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, people can benefit from this because it tells about my struggles, but it also tells about my triumphs over those struggles and how my faith in God has kept me and helped me to dance through these struggles, because as I know, He is our greatest dance teacher. So it's like we're on that dance floor of life. God is orchestrating all of our moves and helping us to get through. And sometimes you have to kind of get off the dance floor for a little while, but then you get back on.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just recently got off the dance floor, actually.
Oh my God. So as y'all can see here at the Neighborhood Express, we have such great talent that we want to talk about. We want everybody in the community to know. So please, listen to Miss Joan Taylor. She's going to tell us a little bit about her book.
Okay, Living on Purpose is my second book that I am releasing here while I am in Louisiana. And this book is about discovering your purpose and finding your why, because God created us for a purpose that He wants us to fulfill in the world, to make a difference and to leave an indelible imprint. So this is a 4-week Bible study. And I share very interesting stories of how God unveiled my calling and my purpose in life. And then I take you through a series of questions and answers that will help you to discover your God-given purpose. And if you already know yours, then this will take you just a little bit deeper. This is volume 1 of a 4-volume study that I have done. So this is the second one that I am releasing, and that's what this is all about.
Now, Joan, Miss Taylor, didn't you also write another book? This is your first book, or this is your
Second. Food for the Soul.
Oh my God! There it is.
Sitting there on the mantle. Yep, Food for the Soul is my first inspirational recipe book and journal. You get 40 plus healthy recipes, you get 40 days of encouragement, and you get 40 journal pages. So it's 3 books in one.
Now, some of the recipes in this book, which of course I do own, it's more like local type recipes.
Some are from some local people here that I hope that we will have on. Yes, some are local, some have the Louisiana flair, and even some of mine do too. A few of mine do too.
Yeah.
But they're healthy, and because it's all about being healthy and all that.
So, Joan, tell me, can we maybe next week or next time we on the show, next time you're here to visit, or next time you're here to help me host, can you make some of these recipes? Some of these?
Sure, I was actually thinking about that today. Food needs to be a part of everything, and that's how I see it.
And
I mean,
culture
I think
here.
Yeah, I think food is the center of everything, is it not? Especially for those that are raised here, right?
I agree, and I have to say, the Neighborhood Express would like to focus on culture. And I think some recipes and some foods that we eat here are a little more culture than actually, say, just a recipe or just food. It belongs to our culture. And I think in the recipe book, when I purchased it and was looking through it, I saw lots of recipes that would really be enjoyed here in deep South Louisiana.
With a healthy flair to it,
Yeah.
And I think we all have a story here in Louisiana, and I guess most people do as it relates to food.
Yeah.
And I wanted to encourage people to have a healthy relationship with food. That was really important to me, and why I wrote the book, so that people would embrace food and embrace cooking, and not have such a difficult time with some of the things. Now, some of the recipes here, you need to save them and maybe have them once a year or twice.
And that's okay. But again, here at the Neighborhood Express, we also like to deal with, or like to talk about, or like to put at the top of the list, healthy living, healthy eating. And if you go to the website, you'll see that we have recipes, healthy recipes, not just for the soul, but also for the heart.
But it's for the body and the soul, because if your body is not in sync and in rhythm, neither is the rest of you. So you can't have a healthy mind and a out of whack body.
Right. Yeah. So we're here to create the whole mind and body. And of course, like I said,
right,
we're going to the website. Right. You also see healthy recipes and things to do to stay healthy when eating all this delicious food in Joan's cookbook. So, Joan, what are your plans? Your plans for, how do we can get a book like this, and what are your plans?
Yes, you can go to joantaylor.org, and both of these books are there, and they are on sale there.
Great.
You could get them there. They are also available on Amazon as well. But they're full price on Amazon. You get a discounted price on my website to get them.
Which is?
joantaylor.org.
That's not the place to purchase them.
And exciting things coming up. I have, but we're focusing on just this week. But August, I have a book signing where
And we will definitely let y'all know when, where, and soon, which is August. But we'll get back to you on that with a definite date and location.
Correct. Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. John, I'm so happy to have you here. And Miss Savoy, Bernadette.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? So, drop by and talk with us.
Yes, I did. Well, I'm so glad that you invited me over to speak with you on today. I'm happy to be a part of the Neighborhood Express. I just think that's an awesome thing that you're doing with getting the community to know the community. I think that's
Right.
an
We're trying to
awesome thing.
bridge, right? Bridge the
Yes.
community and connect people. Tell me, where are you from, Miss Bernadette, Miss Savoy?
I am originally from Opelousas,
Opelousas,
Louisiana. I live in Lafayette now, but Opelousas, I feel like that's my hometown. I always represent Opelousas. I live in Lafayette, but Opelousas will always
Well,
be my
Opelousas,
hometown.
we're happy to have you. Bernadette, now tell me, what do you like our listeners to know about you? What would you like the listeners or people who listen here at the Able to Express, what would you like them to know about you?
I think that I would like people to know most about me is that I am a thriver. I know that a lot of people use the word survivor. I have been through a lot of things, but I have thrived through them. And that's basically what I'm all about, just pushing myself to the next level. Once I go through this thing or activity, I'm ready to see what is next. I'm not one of those people that likes to stay stagnant and stand still. That just gets to me. It's like I want to push and do something else. So I have done a variety of things. I've written a book. I have acted in a stage play. I'm presently working on an animated film. I just do a variety of things because, as I said, I just like to push myself to the limit and see what other talents that God has bestowed upon me. And I don't want to leave them here on earth laying dormant, you know. One of the richest places I've heard is the cemetery because people don't use their gifts. And I don't want to be that. I want to use all my gifts while I'm here.
That's right. Well, we're just glad to
Leave
hear
the
you.
table clean, huh?
Leave it
Leave the table
clean.
clean.
Live
That's
that
great.
dash, you know, live
Yeah.
that dash and just make the most of it.
Wow.
I'm even dabbling in songwriting and just all kinds of things. It's things that I didn't know about myself that I could
Tell us,
actually,
yes.
I guess they were just laying dormant for a while.
Well, you just have to
Until
bring
I
them
was
out. It's like
ready
your
to-
secret weapon here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm interested to see what's next because as the Bible says, your greater days are ahead of you. The latter days will be greater than the former. So I'm just excited about what's next.
I am too. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what
Yes,
lies
I
ahead.
am too. I am too. You know, I was mentioning to someone when God bestows the gift of creativity upon a person, which everyone has some measure of it. Some people have, you know, He's created them to be creative. They are not creative in just one area. So what happens is your creativity is like a loaded tree with a lot of fruit with branches that are grazing the ground because you can do so many things. You know, you can, you know, most people can. I was thinking about Robert Redford is an amazing artist, you know, as are so many other people. So the creative gift from God is like a tree.
Yes,
So that's
I
what you're-
like that analogy. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's like a
Because I
tree.
used to think something was wrong with me, that I was doing too much, that I needed
She's so
to step back.
motivated,
I needed
yeah.
okay, I'm doing too much. Let me slow down. But then that didn't sit well with me. I slowed down and I was depressed. I didn't.
Wait a minute.
Because I wasn't-
Something's not right here.
I wasn't living out my true
Right.
purpose,
Potential.
my
Right.
true potential, exactly. So
Oh,
when I
God.
started doing the things that I knew I was compelled and inspired to do, I am the happiest person
Oh,
alive.
Bernadette, let's just say, I'm so happy to have that flavor in the house. I mean, it's just so happy to hear you saying this and sharing this with us. You know, it's so happy to have that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me, Bernadette, what is your book about? Tell us about what your book is.
Well, as I said,
And I understand what you said, but give us a little more detail of what.
well, in the book, I talk about all of the things. I go basically, it's an autobiography. I talk about
It's
the
an autobiography,
things
yeah.
from my childhood.
Well, again,
things
I didn't
like-
know it was a biography. I'm not, you know, I know when you talked about it earlier, that's why I'm asking you again, what is it about? I wasn't clear on that, and I think everybody
Yes.
wants to know.
Some of those things from my childhood that you would think, oh my God, she's been through this and she's been through that. Oh my God, you know, like child molestation, which led to promiscuity, which led to teenage pregnancy, which led to getting married at a young age, getting divorced, and all of these things that happened in my life, and you would think that, oh my God, she's done, she can't possibly go through. But at the same time, God was moving in my life and allowing me to get my education, graduating from high school on time, not letting the teenage pregnancy get in the way of that. Thankfully, oh my God, I had great parents who allowed me to stay
Definitely,
with
we
them
have to give glory to our
not
parents. Yeah,
everyone
definitely.
had that privilege.
To have
And
great
I
parents.
consider it a privilege that I was able to stay with my parents because I didn't know what I was doing. I was 15 years old when I had my first kid. So that I wasn't like a graduating senior. I had a couple of years left to go. And I continued with my education with the help of my parents, my siblings. I'm from a large family. I have 9 brothers and sisters. So I had a great support system, and I'm just so ever thankful because not everybody has that. And they encouraged me to continue to do what I was doing, get my education. So I graduated from high school, went on to business school, graduated from there, and I just kept going. I was like, oh, let me do something else. Got a bachelor's degree. I've been an educator for over 21 years. And then I decided after the age of 40, I think I want to get my master's degree. So I went ahead and got that too, because I had children coming up behind me, and I had been telling them since they were little that I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to go back to school. And my youngest daughter was getting ready to graduate from high school. And I was like, I guess I need to go back.
This would be the time.
And we winded up graduating the same year. She graduated in May from high school, and I finished my degree in July, but didn't graduate until December of that year. Now since the writing of this book, she had a year, my baby daughter had a year of college left, but she's since graduated and moved on to Virginia. She has a teaching job now. So all 3 of my kids are college graduates.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Definitely something
No
to be
small
proud of.
feat. No small feat. No
And,
small feat.
thinking back, my prayer when I was a 14-year-old pregnant girl was, God, help me through this. God, because I didn't know what to do. That was my prayer. And when my last daughter, I have 3 daughters, when my last daughter graduated from college, I said, it hit me. It's like, oh my God, he helped me through this, but he also helped my kids. The children who were coming after me, they graduated from college as well. And I was just asking to just help me through the situation that I was in at that moment. But he went above and beyond, way more than I had ever
All they
imagined.
have to do is call his name.
Yes, one is getting ready to start her PhD in the fall, so I'm just ever excited.
You definitely called to the right person here.
Getting back to the book, I just went through just a bunch of different activities in my life, things that I had gone through. How I started a mentoring group for teenage girls.
And what's the name of your mentor?
It's called Teen Queens.
Teen Queens.
And I
Okay.
just wanted to teach young girls the things that I had felt that I needed to know as a teenager, but not necessarily had been taught those
More
things.
informative type.
Yes,
group.
things like education, like how to fill out a job application, how to go on an interview, how to dress for an interview, how to dress outside of school.
So Bernadette, do you
be
still
professional.
have the group, or are you still?
No, I kind of put it on the back burner because I was doing some other
yeah.
things. I was doing
All the
some
great
other-
things, yeah.
But that's one of my future endeavors that I would like to
Well, I was
resurrect
asking
and
because I
get-
would have liked to put it on the website for girls, because sounds like such a good book.
Yes.
It sounds like
Kind
it's
of like
really
a mentoring
Yes,
thing where
I
I,
thought
would
it'd
have
be
people,
great.
either they
Yeah.
would come to my home or I would go to their place of business, and they
Wow.
would teach them things that they needed to know, like how to take care of their bodies. Like we went to a curve studio and they taught them how the importance of taking care of your body. We went
Interesting.
to a Mary Kay studio and she taught them how taking care of your skin is
And
important
it was
as
more
well.
like
and eating right,
underprivileged, or it
how
was
it's-
just more like for all teens?
It started with my 3 daughters.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
teaching them, and they invited their cousins and some of their friends. So at height, I think there were about 13 girls at the most when we had the group. But we had the most fun. We had such
Well,
a
you're
good
just
time
great.
doing
You're
that.
amazing.
Very.
So, Bernadette, you tell me, what's on the agenda currently for the future? It sounds like you just have. So tell, you know.
Well, I love traveling, and what I love most is traveling. So I like traveling. My kids live on the East Coast, so I go there as often as I can. I still am presently a teacher, so continuing on that
We have to work.
horizon. Yes. I'm on vacation right now, but it's about to get back to the business of educating our
Teaching,
youth.
yeah.
But I love it. And as I said, I have my master's in educational leadership, so in the future, getting an administrative position somewhere,
Principal, yeah, assistant principal.
assistant
council- yeah.
principal,
Okay.
and eventually principal. But my aspirations are to eventually own my
Superintendent
own
here.
school. No, just own my own school, just so that I could formulate it the way that I would
Yes,
like to.
Exactly, with all that
Yes.
experience you have, yes, yes.
Get the right team of people. But I work at a great place. It's
For now.
someplace, yes.
Until you could own it or run it. Thank you so much. My God, you're amazing. That is great. So tell me, where can we buy this book, or where can we?
Well, the book is currently on Amazon. You can go to Amazon and just type in "I Hope You Dance Forever" or my name, Bernadette Savoy, and you could purchase the book there.
Great. What do we have here? What is that?
This is just a frame with I keep this in my home
Oh.
to remind me of things that I've done when,
Your
because,
brilliance. Okay.
there are times when you say, "Oh, I'm not doing enough," and then I look at this picture
You
of
say-
the book cover and the
And
back
you say,
of the
"I'm
book
more
and
than
say,
enough."
Yes, I am more than enough.
I'm more than
I've-
enough.
I've,
I'm more
I've
than
done
enough.
something. I've left my mark on the world.
And
But
if you
future-
notice, you did say how when you're feeling down or you feel like you're not doing enough, this is a sense of motivation for you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to say that this is also a show that we want to motivate, and encourage people to do what they need to do and to do better and to do
Yeah.
more,
And provide a hope,
Yeah.
Yes.
because there's a lot of hopelessness and sadness and really difficulty
Yes.
in the world. True. Very
And I
true.
have grandchildren now, so there's another generation of people who are looking up to me. Say, what are you doing? Because believe it or not, people are watching you, and that's what I always
Yeah.
have in the background of my mind. People are watching me. Not that I'm afraid that they're watching me, but just the fact that I want to be showing up with my best self
At all times.
every given moment.
Beautiful. Beautifully said.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? I could just listen to you talk all day. I'm telling you, I just love that motivation. I love those ideas. I love your focus, but
Yes.
it's, and I'm hoping that our listeners also appreciate our guests. And I just want to say, if there's any ideas, any upcoming events, anything that you'd like us to know, anything you'd like us to post or to advertise, please, again, just go to theneighborhoodexpress.com, send us an email, or, like I said, get in touch with us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see you. We'd love to, you can even send, if there's something you want to say to us or suggestions that we could do this a little bit better.
Something you want to see.
Yeah, let's see. Just tell us.
Hear about.
We'll do our best to try and get what it is that you want to see or you want to hear. Okay, but first, you need to get in touch with us, and we're looking forward to it. And Joan, tell me, you said that your current upcoming events are
Well,
book signing.
Book signing, that's August 14th. I'm going to have a free webinar coming up soon. Well, we have to redo one, so we have that.
on health, nutrition. What is the one that you're doing?
You mean this? I'm doing a free one, but you and I have a repeat of one that we have to do that we actually aired, but then there was a technical problem, so we have that coming up. And then I have a free one coming up from what, moving from why to what, because many times we ask questions, why God did this happen to me? Why do all these things? And we focus on the why and not on the what God is producing. So I wrote a blog post some time back, and it got such great response from why to what. And I wanted to use that as a teaching. So I have lots of teaching opportunities coming up that I'm going to do live.
Exciting.
Webinars, online teaching, in addition to the releasing of the books and, speaking and all that good stuff.
That's
That's
Making a difference for people because, along the 10-year journey that I have traversed with God, He's taught me a lot. So I'm full, very full, ready to go.
Yeah,
ready to go into
spread.
That's
where I'm at. I have so much that I'm ready to give out. I have to give it out because it's too much for me to hold in.
But I'm just so happy.
Full wells of water,
I'm
full
just
wells of
happy
water.
that y'all
Full
want
wells
to
of water.
share this with
Well, it was
everyone.
never just for me,
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it was probably less for me and more for everyone else, So I do a lot of encouraging,
Such caring, giving people. Yeah.
women and people in general that are in very difficult circumstances. God has brought me through a whole lot. And, in the bringing me through a whole lot, I'm able to help a lot of other people to navigate through some very traumatic life circumstances. So, it's about helping others. So I write on the blog where I do that. I speak live on Facebook. I have the webinars coming up, the book signings, the release of the other books.
Yes.
Well,
I'll be busy until the grave.
well,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
but
it.
again, I thank y'all so
I'll
much
sleep
for
when I
bringing
die.
this to the Neighborhood
Right.
Express to share
Heaven's a
this.
restful place.
That's right.
That's
We'll rest there.
There.
Until then,
so then.
the dash. Until then, the dash.
Yes.
But it's just so nice that, y'all taking the time out. Again, this also is a place, for expression and for sharing, and giving back, Just so happy.
People are hurting, suffering with a lot of things. Hope is something that is life-sustaining. So,
Yes, I'm working on
here.
actually a seminar based on my book, but it's not done yet. It's still in the working
In the
stages.
makings, yeah, but it's in the makings.
It's in the makings. It's in the makings. This is something recent that just came about, and I was like, oh, I think I could do this.
And
then
what did you say, the seminar?
a seminar on the book, I Hope You Dance Forever,
Okay.
but just focusing on how you can dance through life. I made a little acronym with the word dance, and it's just going to be a dance party, but a motivating, encouraging dance party. And
I like dance parties.
I do too.
We're going to have a dance party here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of music are we going to have?
Yes, turn the music up.
We'll have some food.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta have some food.
We'll have food and dancing, and
Yeah.
we'll have more people presenting talents, and hopefully people in the area, whoever, again, if you have something you'd like to talk about, an idea or an event coming up, we'd like to hear it. We're hoping that you'd want to share it here. And again, we're going to also have more guests next week, possibly, and upcoming events. Joan, is there anything else you'd like to leave us with?
Oh, what about your vacation?
Oh, God,
It's your
wait.
vacation.
My vacation. Okay. Oh,
Vacate.
God.
Vacate. Yes, this is the time to do that.
It was
Well,
great.
anytime.
I got the opportunity to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Awesome.
It was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I went there with friends and people of a religious retreat, actually. But we got to see several religious sites, and one of them was one of my favorites was De Loretto, which has the stairwell of the church in Santa Fe. It was beautiful. It was just really something to see, and it was a really peaceful peaceful place to pray or to lay down your petitions, and and just not even just the whole community. Santa Fe is such a beautiful town, a beautiful city. I mean, it's just the whole, even the travel. I enjoyed traveling there. You know, 'cause
good.
we went on a bus. I didn't fly. Just the travel.
But that sounds
a road
restful, though.
trip.
If someone else driving, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Somebody else
enjoyed
driving the
it.
car.
Yes.
Or the bus.
So,
in this case.
and you know, so I got to look out the window and not always driving and keeping my eyes on the wheel, which is what you're supposed to do when driving. But, you know, it was good to ride and to get to see these sights along the way. It was just peaceful and thankful. I was thankful I got the opportunity to do this. You know.
So you came back, you look refreshed.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you look
I
pretty
feel refreshed.
Good.
I feel it was like a
That's good.
timeout, and I enjoyed it. I truly did. I did. And anybody on vacations here? What?
No, I'm in desperate need of one.
Okay, have you gone
I
on
have
vacation?
been on vacation.
Yeah.
I just came back from the beach a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
My friends and I have some teacher friends for the past 12 years. At the end of the school year, we go to the beach.
Where?
We started off in Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
And then we went to the mountains one year because they had the oil spill. So we went to Mount Ida, Arkansas, which is near Little Rock. But the past 2 years, we've gone to Navarre Beach in Florida.
Wow.
And we have the most amazing time. We rent a condo, we eat, we drink, and we just be merry.
Eat a
Just
lot, yeah.
lay-
That's what you
lay
do on
out the
vacation.
beach and just do whatever our hearts desire.
Wonderful.
And we just have a fun time. I remember our last day at the beach. It was our last day, and we knew that we were leaving the next day. So before we left, we had the music playing on the beach, and we just started dancing. We were dancing in the sand, and my friend said, "Oh, I think we're the envy of the beach." I said, "Probably so," but we were having a great time. We didn't care. We were just having a good time. We love it.
I want to say here at the Neighborhood Express, thank you so much, Bernadette Savoy. And remember, you can get her book, Hope You Dance, on Amazon. And of course, Miss Joan Taylor and her book, Food for the Soul. And this book now is on sale, Living on Purpose. Don't get us here. Just love it. Is this you in the picture? Is that you?
That is me. It
Oh,
was supposed to
yeah.
look like I was dancing, but it's hard to do that when
You're
it's
dancing,
flat
girl. Looks like you're
on a
dancing.
page, but I was twirling around in the leaves.
Well, listen, thank y'all so much for staying, you know, for actually taking the time out to listen to us, and we hope to see you soon, and hopefully you get in touch with us again at the neighborhoodexpress.com or on Facebook, TNE, okay, live. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you soon.